Welcome to our goalie tip video on how to save breakaways. Usually I do the cross crease and one-timers video first. However, this year with the introductions of 3-on-3, I felt that this tutorial was more important since you'll be facing a ton of breakaways, whether it be EASHL 3s or arcade 3s. Of course, as always, these tips apply for competitive 6v6 as well. As a general guideline, you do not want to leave your crease while preparing for a breakaway. Come up to about the hash marks of your crease, somewhere near the middle, and get ready to read the puck carrier. There are three types of breakaways you'll face in this game. One, when your defense is covering the middle of the ice, and this isn't really a breakaway, it's more of a short side shot. Two, when your defense is trailing, but there's open space for the skater to cut to the middle. Or three, if they have a wide open breakaway and even a penalty shot. So to save the first type of breakaway where your defense is covering the middle, keep an eye on your defense and make sure they have it covered with their body. Once they do, it is 100% your job to save this shot. It's less a breakaway and more a short side shot, which is always your fault. You need to save those. So how do you save these? There are numerous methods, but the best one specifically for this scenario is to just stand up and overplay the post with the left stick. Do not move too early or you'll get picked far side, but make sure you move early enough or else they'll sneak it in short side on you. So why not use a butterfly slide? In lower levels and even in some scenarios in higher level games, they will shoot it to keep you honest, but sometimes against elite level teams, they aren't going to shoot it because they know you're going to save it and the D has far side covered. It is 100% your responsibility to not only save the short side if they shoot, but also be able to recover in time if they throw it back to a trailer or take it behind the net for a wrap. If you butterfly slide or desperation save, you'll be way too far out of position to recover, so stay standing. If they don't shoot, get back into position. Now the second type of breakaway. It's when your defense can't quite catch up to the puck carrier, but is hot on his trail. 90% of players will take that space far side when it's given to them. Start by covering your short side, and once he begins to cut, you should start to make your move. It's almost better to butterfly slide in this situation since you will have a lot of ground to cover. You can also stay standing and move across with the skater, but you have to make sure you start getting your goalie in motion soon enough so you can catch up. I like to use the right stick to my glove side on these plays, or if they're going across my blocker, I'll do the hug post butterfly slide where I move right and then hug, hold post, and butterfly to get an aggressive butterfly slide targeted towards my post. The butterfly saves were actually improved this year, and there's less of a load up on the animation. Also, it should be easier to get into the reverse VH or post lean position when you're closer to your post, which was an issue last year. Other times, if they're going towards my blocker, I won't start positioned on my short side if they are cutting, again, towards that blocker side. I'll just stay standing and move across with the skater and try and get a piece of it. If you get beat short side here when you're caught cheating, it isn't 100% your fault since the D-man actually didn't have anything covered and the lane was open to the opponent to take either way. These are tough, but make sure you just kind of read the skater, and if you do make a far side save, be ready for them to go short side the next time. The third type of breakaway is the wide open breakaway or the penalty shot. You need to judge the skater's speed here. If they are in full stride, they will only either make one move or straight line across your net. If they begin to glide, you know they're going to be looking to make a move or two. Do your best to stay patient if they come in slow, and wait until the last moment to make a save. If there is no clear D-man in sight and the skater is coming in fast, I may mix in a diving poke check by hitting square or X on X box and up. If they get in a little too close and I'm not sure what they're going to do, I'll drop into a spread eagle save, which is very effective at covering everything low, but be careful, if they cut wide, they will beat your desperation save every time. Two important things to remember. One, a lot of skaters will make one fake and go the opposite way. Learn to recognize this and move when they start to break that opposite way. Two, have a good memory. If you play in leagues or high-level clubs where you're facing the same guys over and over again, most skaters like doing the same moves on breakaways, so keep it in the back of your mind. New this year is the between the leg shot, a Datsuk toe drag flip, and the one-handed deke shot. These usually create havoc for goalies, but it's actually very difficult for skaters to actually pull off. They will only be able to do these moves if they have the space and the time and if they're going slow enough. If they go into a glide, be ready for a fancy move. If you get beat by it, it's going to sting a little bit. but at the same time, you just have to tip your cap for them actually pulling it off. The between the legs move isn't very difficult to stop. Even if they don't shoot it and fake it, you will have time to read and react to that. If you see the skater go into the one-handed deke, just stay on the puck the whole time and don't follow the skater's body. If you see a skater pull the puck way behind his back, he's looking to do the toe drag flip. Stay standing and be ready for that changeup. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more of the best goalie tips for NHL 18 and beyond. See you later.